If you want to continue to follow our adventure, click subscribe. So you don't miss anything, click the bell notification. Oh, Lost on the Road subscribers and followers. I hear a lot of people say how the nomadic lifestyle is the essence of being free, having freedom. I just read a blog the other day that suggested that Americans are not free. As a matter of fact, the only type of freedom that America has ever experienced was the Native American. And they experienced true freedom. They could actually do whatever they wanted, whenever they wanted. They suggested that Native Americans didn't have leaderships or chain of commands. They just did what they wanted to do. Although I didn't exactly believe that, because I do think Native Americans had chain of command. I think the elders kind of led the tribe. They still had things they had to get done. They had responsibilities. In my opinion, cause you not to be free. They're suggesting that if you come out here living on public land, they would suggest that this is the only freedom that you can have, because in today's society, you can't be free because we have a government that dictates what we do, and we have a responsibilities. Society says you have to have a house, and you have to have a car, and you have to have a job, and you have to raise a family. They said that the Native Americans, I guess, don't have that kind of stuff, but they did. They had responsibilities. They had to go get food, which would be some kind of job. You have to have a job to get food. You have to have a job to maintain things. If you don't have leadership, you have anarchy. Everybody's wanting to do their own thing, and in the end, it doesn't help the tribe at all. Living out here in the National Forest and the BLMs, you see that there has to be some sort of leadership when there are large gatherings out in the desert. There is folks out there who are telling people, you can't have your generators in this area, you can have your generators over here. You can't have your loud music here, you got to have your loud music over there. Well, is that really freedom? Maybe I wanted to park here and I wanted to play my loud music. What they're suggesting is you can be totally free living in a tribal community out here on the BLMs, but you still have to follow rules, so that's not freedom. So I guess I scratched my head on what this freedom thing is all about and what they're trying to convey. If we look at Slab City, Slab City was supposed to be this free, do what you want to do, be good to each other, and we'll all live in harmony, and we won't have any rules. So, you know, don't be offended by this person. And it really has turned into kind of a criminal activity in some areas of Slab City. So even this perfect community without any laws, without any rules, has fallen into this anarchy position. So you can't be free there because you're fearful that you're going to get, hurt by somebody else. That's not freedom. Although Carolyn and I don't follow a tribe, or we don't do any of those kind of things. We don't set ourselves up in communities of either like Slab City or move around with a group of people. We stay out here all by ourselves. I don't think we're totally free, because humans need things. They have to be able to accomplish. A lot of people think that I should just move around from location to location to location, and that's true freedom. Well, there's a few things that restrict us from that. One, finances. Money is kind of the thing that restricts freedom. Being debt-free, and I say this all the time, is the closest that you can get to total freedom. If you're debt-free, you're not in debt to anybody. You don't owe anything to anybody. So you can do what you want with your own money at this point. But that's the key, is you still got to have money. Look, gas is not cheap. So for me to just move around like I'm some sort of free spirit, just going anywhere I want to go, anytime I want to go, nope, they can't be. We stay in areas as long as we possibly can before we have to move and spend more money. The truck itself. The more we drive and more we move around, the sooner it's going to wear out, the more maintenance it's going to need, the sooner we're going to have to replace it, which means, guess what? Money. So isn't money kind of the thing that restricts our freedom? And then to make it even more basic, right now I have 7 buckets full of water that it took me all day to go get. I had to go find water. Once I got the water, I had to come back and I had to filter the water, and so it's all clean, it's ready to be used. I can take showers with it, we can put it through the Berkey filter when we need it. So if I just wanted to move, I would either have to dump that water that I spent all day and all that money trying to get, or I would have to put it in the back of the truck, and the back of the truck can't hold that much weight. So I'm not going to be able to drive very far. It's going to wear out the tires faster. It's going to wear out the transmission faster. It's going to wear out the engine faster. Here we are. I'm restricted by my own water needs. It is not this romanticized thing that you get from all these videos that we watch. And I still watch videos and I think, boy, that's nice. I'd like to go there. I'd like to go out west. I really would. But right now, money is the thing that's holding us back. We've come about as far as west as we could with our financial abilities. Like I said, over on the east, I can find water anywhere. It's very simple to find water. I don't have to worry about finding water. We've never had a problem getting water in the east. But as soon as we come out to South Dakota, all of a sudden water becomes an issue. We're getting water out of streams. We're trying to find grocery stores that will let us have water. So the water is a real problem. This isn't freedom because we have a financial restriction. If we had unlimited finances like a lot of these YouTubers have, where they can just do whatever they want, whenever they want, because they got the money to do it and they don't have to worry about the maintenance on their vehicle, because if it wears out, they can go get another one. And we've already seen that. We've seen several YouTubers buy new vehicles. So they have the resources to be able to do these things. But when you're limited on funds and you're trying to budget things, it doesn't allow you to just travel around, go to Alaska or just all over the west side. Don't get me wrong, there is a lot of freedom out here, but it's not as advertised. For example, I've never, ever, ever had a law enforcement official come to my house in a stick and brick, knock on the door, and give me instructions on how I need to live my life. But it happens out here a lot. The Rangers come out when we're at a COE, Army Corps of Engineers, and we parked there. The Rangers came to my door at 8 o'clock in the morning and says, I need to get some information from you. I need your license plate number. I need your driver's license number. I need all these things. I've never had a police officer come to my house and do that. So is that freedom when law enforcement is coming out here? Rangers come out here all the time and tell you that you got to do things, or this is not where you're supposed to be, or they just want to know what's going on. Just keep that in mind. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Like if you like the video, and happy travels.